morning, everybody. I am Russ. This is Steph. That is Dr. Cox is joining us today. Dr. Cox, how are you doing? Well, let's ask you this. You got your contacts out. You got your new glasses on, and you're going to stay without contacts for a couple days. Mm-hmm. How is your eyeball feeling?
I'm not used to them. It's like I'm wearing 2 magnifying glasses. And it caused me to have about that much of a headache.
Yeah.
Well,
there
just
for a little while.
You ain't had it, yeah.
And I'm not going to wear them except when I'm giving my eyes a break. So I didn't spend to have it where they tint down when I go outside and all that stuff.
The transition.
But this is just when
when I'm driving, it's bright out.
Well, I'm going to tell you, yesterday my dad had the surgery, you know, so he's good. He came out of it okay. But I called him to see if he could send me some of his old big glasses.
Yeah, those big plastic.
But here's the thing. Here at the house, at the office, at the studio, when you're on the computer, do you feel any different? I know you just got them yesterday. Do you feel any different to where you can take them off and when you're not?
If I take them off, I can't. If I take them off, I can't read our board right there.
I know, but does it? Can you watch TV?
No.
With them off?
Okay.
No.
But
unless I'm sitting really close.
Does it feel comfortable?
You'd be like this. Hey, oh.
Does it feel comfortable on your eyes?
The thing with glasses is you can't look up here anymore.
Right.
You can't just look over here. You have to look up or you have to turn because it's all blurry up here.
Right.
It's blurry down
contacts
here.
In, you're
so
fine.
yeah, you know.
Well, I think it's good that you finally got a backup pair to give your eyes a break. So I think that's smart to always have a backup.
If I was smart, when I get home at night, I could just take them out
and put your glasses on. So
because it's not that big a deal. Just, man, I got to take 14 seconds to take these contacts.
Dang it. 14 seconds.
Now, you used to work at an eye doctor, and you wear
9 years.
You wear glasses.
I wear glasses, special glasses for when I'm on the computer or doing a whole bunch of reading.
I'm thank the good Lord I don't have to have them yet. My dad has them, my brother, my mom, and we were talking about, me and Chris, about having to put contacts in, and I'm like, I don't know if I could. I know I'm probably sure I'd get used to it, but having to touch your eyeball.
Oh.
I remember when I first started wearing them when I started in high school, and it felt like it's somebody putting a shovel in your eye. It's like, oh,
you know what? I gotta tell you how many times I had to sit with people, patients, to teach them that. And
you look up, you put it on the bottom where it's not in the part that you see out of.
Well, yeah, but once you do that and then you start going, they start doing all that blinking.
And it pops out.
Yeah, that was a tedious thing that we had to do, and oh my gosh, I wanted to just say, hey, let me give you this CD. You go home, you practice, you come back and see me tomorrow.
Let's get right to the best news. Your eyes getting a little rest. They're gonna feel good. That's good. Let's get to the best news. Our compadre, our co-host, Miss Bauer, might, and I'm throwing this people, if they're watching the show, I'm hoping they do this, might have her first sale.
Yeah, it's a
could have her first two.
Could have my first two.
First 2 sales.
Very, very strong week for me, and a meeting that I had yesterday morning, and it was at 9 o'clock, and that didn't bother me, but I woke up with the biggest headache. I had a migraine yesterday, but Rhonda, I've been talking to her for a really long time, and she loved our package, and so I was very excited to hear that she loved it so much, and she was like, you pretty much have my signature, I just got to get the okay, but I love it.
We got our fingers crossed.
Love it.
So we want to congratulate you.
Thank you. She even gave me some really good, because she loves marketing, she gave me some really good marketing ideas.
I tell you what, that one.
Right? So.
Well, I like how, I don't know if, Chris, if you told Stephanie, but I like how your twist on it even more, and we'll tell you about it after the show, the way Chris was telling me of your deal. But 2 years in the running, way to nail it down.
Hey.
Bada bing, bada boom.
No, now we have such an amazing,
No, you're right.
amazing package that it's
Yeah, I've heard. And people are buying.
Now listen, since I don't see Waco on this top deal, we better never have a freaking problem with advertisers after September, ever. You guys are going to jump on board. Cities that are strapped for cash.
Well, there's some California cities. As we all know, in November, voters are deciding to legalize the recreational use of marijuana.
Wow.
So, Oakland's already taxing marijuana use, medical use. They're already taxing the marijuana. So now they're saying, so there's a couple of cities in California that are saying, well, we're going to tax marijuana in general, period, the end.
Well,
I want to see how that works out.
that's going to be.
I just,
Where in the
I
world
think
can
it's
You know when they don't
hilarious.
pay their taxes, they're going to go, dude, I just forgot to pay it.
I just think it's
That's
hilarious that
Cheetos.
it's even
A topic.
a topic that they're even going to vote to legalize marijuana. I think that is crazy.
Now you can be, as a kid, go, what do you want to be? I want to be a street pharmaceutical dealer.
Yeah.
And I'm going to pay taxes.
A street pharmaceutical representative.
Representative.
I just got to get my tax stamp.
I got to get my tax stamp down.
And I just noticed the whole Chris thing because he turned and looked at me, and usually he just kind of looks at me like this. He's like, "Oh, what are you saying?" Huh?
No, wait.
Yep.
Season 8 of American Idol.
The season 8 tour. Season 9 is the one that just passed.
Right.
And season 8, they had Coast to Coast. Did really well. They were selling out stadiums. They're saying this past season 9, fans just aren't emotionally connected to any of these contestants, and they're having to cancel tour dates and everything.
These are the
because they're
winners
not,
that are going around.
Yeah, they were
Right.
10. I think they take the top 10.
yeah, the top 10. They're having to cancel tour dates all across because there's just no ticket sales.
I liked Lee. I liked Crystal. I mean, I don't. That's weird.
Isn't it crazy? I think this is what I think it is. I think that Idol's kind of coming to a point where
An end.
it's just, it's not the it thing anymore. And so, unfortunately, they were saying, is this with the failure of adding on Ellen DeGeneres and the loss of Simon and the loss of Paula, and so there's been a whole bunch of changes, and I'm afraid that it's probably affected the show totally. So.
I agree. Speaking of affected, I'm not going into that one. I know you're thinking about going into that one.
That was awesome.
It was a good one. It was a good one, but we need to say that because that's a pretty.
That's gonna be
That's a subject everybody needs to listen about.
Right.
But Lindsay Lohan, just another case of.
I don't get this.
Fame.
Yeah, she's blowing it.
I feel so bad for her. I know it's her fault, but I just hate to hear about all these celebrities that are going, especially young. She's 24, but she's been, doing drugs and alcohol for so many years.
$600,000 in credit card debt.
Yeah, I feel so bad for her. Well, the judge was
I feel bad for the credit card company.
Yeah, the judge is not lenient on her whatsoever. She missed some alcohol classes. She missed a DUI class. She missed a court date, and they sentenced her to 90 days in jail and 90 days probation. I'm just, it's kind of almost like Britney Spears. She got herself in that huge hole, that huge mess that she was in, and I hope Lindsay can pull out of it, because I really do think she was a pretty good actress way back when.
Speaking pulling out of it, James Bond they have pulled out of shooting the 23rd James Bond.
Now, we kind of touched on this subject before.
We did. You could have led into that.
I just want to see if I made y'all laugh again.
That was good.
Yeah, we've touched on this subject before.
They could probably get Lindsay